has passed away following a long illness. Cozier covered almost every West Indies series since 1962 and is the most respected cricket writer, broadcaster, and historian to have come out of the Caribbean. Cozier's first Test match commentary on radio was West Indies versus Australia in 1965. Over the years, he has served many broadcasters worldwide, CBC and VOB in Barbados, BBC and Sky Sports in England, along with Channel 9 in Australia. Now, between 1970 and 1991, Cozier was the editor of the West Indies Cricket Annual, while his acclaimed book, The West Indies, 50 Years of Test Cricket, came out in 1978. He was also the editor of the Red Stripe Caribbean Cricket Quarterly for a decade, and was a contributor to the Wisden Cricket Almanac and to ESPN Cricinfo website. Cozier was inducted into the well-known Marylebone Cricket Club, that's the MCC, as a life member in December 2011. Cozier not only taught the sport, he also represented the Lodge School, Wanderers, and Carlton in cricket, and he was also the national goalkeeper in hockey. In one of his final interviews with CBC Sports, just a few months prior to his passing, the veteran journalist summarized his career, giving thanks to the game of cricket.
Extremely lucky, extremely fortunate to have come through doing a job which I really enjoy to the fullest. Meeting friends, meeting great players and becoming friends with them. Meeting friends and making friends all over the world. You know, I've been, I don't know how many places I've been. I've been to all the test playing countries, Singapore as well, Malaysia. I did the Hong Kong Sixes. So it's shown me the world. It's shown me the world. And you can see the difference, should I say the similarity of cricket, the way cricket brings different people together.
Cozier leaves to mourn his wife, Gillian, along with children Craig and Natalie. The management and staff of the CBC extend sincere condolences to his family and friends. Winston Anthony Lloyd Tony Cozier, in his own words, has finally retired at age 75.
People say, when are you going to retire? I said, when I lie down on my bed one night and don't wake back up. That'll be the time I retire.
The tributes have been many. Current and former players have tweeted, and others used forms of media to express their condolences. Among them, Barbados and West Indies legend Joel Garner, who is also the president of the Barbados Cricket Association.
The Barbados Cricket Association extends its sincerest condolences to the family and close friends of our very own Tony Cozier, who passed away this morning. Tony's career spanned just shy of 6 decades, and his contribution to the sport globally is incomparable. The respect he commanded across all levels of cricket is undeniable, and the BCA is proud to have had the honor of hosting Tony as a featured speaker at our annual awards ceremony held last month. His words of wisdom are bound to redound to the benefit of Barbados and West Indies cricket, as they rest cogently with the Association's strategic intent as outlined in our strategic plan. Cricket is richer, having been blessed by the excellence of contribution which Tony has made, and we will forever be indebted to his keen observations and honest opinion. Tony Cozier shall forever remain a legend. May he rest in peace.
And we'll have more tributes to the late Tony Cozier at 8:30 during CBC Sports on TV8. Moving on with the sports. Milton, Lynch, and Wills were among the winners in Zone 7 of the BICO National Sports Council Primary Schools football competition today at Briar Hall. Starting off with the second half action between Milton Lynch in the green, who were leading 2-1 over St. Winifred's. The scorer of Milton Lynch's 2 goals, Damien Matthias, would go on to net his hat-trick in the 31st minute. He slots home this low cross to make it 3-1. St. Winifred would go on to grab one back to get within touching distance through Matteo Batson. The Milton Lynch keeper fails to deal with a tame shot, and the ball would fall kindly to Batson, who puts it home to make it 3-2. However, their late rally would come to an end with the final whistle, which meant that Milton Lynch would walk away with the win, 3-2. Parents of St. Winifred showing the support for the losing team. Well done. Next up, Wills Primary in the blue taking on St. Lawrence, And this game was a tight one. First major attempt of the match came for Michael Walcott of Wills, just over the crossbar with that one. However, their hard work would finally reach some success. St. Lawrence fails to clear the ball, and Mackay Jones, who sees the ball fall to his feet, lobs it over the head of the keeper to make it 1-0 to Wills. Final minutes of the game now. St. Lawrence plays a hopeful ball upfield, but it's cleared by the Wills keeper, and the whistle goes, handing Wills Primary a welcomed 1-0 win. In netball, C.O. Williams Rangers romped to a comprehensive 41-23 win over rivals Pine Hill St. Barnabas when the BNA's Division 1 competition continued recently at the netball stadium. CBC's Shane Jones reports.
St. Barnabas in their customary pink up against Rangers. Shakira Boxall here converting. Goal attack, Shanika Thomas with a penalty. She shot 10 of 16. Good steal from Rangers. Goal attack, Nikita Payne from a difficult angle and scores. Check out the movement from Rangers. Beautiful. Goal shooter Shaquila Davis. That's nice. Rangers doing well. Davis again with the shot. Sweet. Beautiful pass to Davis. She scored 22 of 42. St. Barnabas not rolling over though. Thomas makes it count. Thomas again, and she hits the target. But Rangers clever with the pass and critical with the shot. Payne again. Loose ball grabbed by Boxall. And that's a good shot. Different direction, same result. Payne on the money. There were just too many mistakes from St. Barnabas. Look at that. You've got to score there. Because at the other end, Davis was busy scoring. Good skill shown here for the goal. But Rangers, the far better team of the night, they won comfortably 41-23.
Well, thanks, Shane. And moving on now to basketball, the 2016 Co-Operators General Insurance Under-16 tournament officially got underway with the opening ceremony recently at the St. Michael's School. First Vice President of the Barbados Amateur Basketball Association, Charles Griffith, urged the students to give up their best and create their own history.
Every single time you get involved in competitive sports, one of the things that you're doing is chasing a piece of history. So in 2017, one of you, in terms of the team, will look back and see that I was the champion on the 16 school in 2016. And I'm encouraging you, similar to what you heard before, to play as hard as possible, but play fair. Understand that it's a team sport. Understand that the star player on your team cannot win the game alone. The basketball must be shared among all of you.
This year has seen an increase in numbers in schools entering the competition, and Assistant Director of the National Sports Council, Mona Aline, reiterated the importance of teamwork.
A team sport is so important. You learn so much about the persons playing on your team. You learn a lot about the person playing next to you. You learn a lot about the person on the opposing team. And somewhere down the road, you are going to remember we played in a team together, or we played in played on opposing sides. And therefore, you may start to work and you may recognize the face and remember it from being on a team in sport in school at some point. And it carries you further.
Tonight's Olympic moment goes back to Oba's first Olympiad. Beijing Olympic moments, brought to you by Sagicor General Insurance, Sandals Barbados, and Good Time Snacks. Atlanta, 1996. Obadele Thompson was part of the then fastest 200 meters ever. Running in lane number 8, Oba finished 4th in 20.14 seconds.
finishing. Otto Bolden away well. So is Frank Fredericks. And here comes Michael Johnson. They're approaching the top of the straightaway. Michael Johnson reaching deep. He has the lead. But Fredericks is still there, and so is Otto Bolden. But Michael Johnson has dead aim on the finish. Michael Johnson running for the line and into Olympic history. A new world record. He set a world record. He destroys his old record.
The focus, understandably, was on Johnson's record, but Barbadians were proud of Oba finishing just outside the medals. Beijing Olympic Moments, brought to you by Sagicor General Insurance, Sandals Barbados, and Good Time Snacks. We'll have news from the Indian Premier League today during our sports news at 8:30. But up next, the business report.
BMX 2016 10A